Welcome to ATB TV. I'm Darren Dance here with Shona Drechsler at Sandown, and we've got all the horses parading in the background. Shona?
Yes, we have.
It's very exciting.
It is. It's mild.
And there's no TVN here today, so it's a bit quiet, but we've actually got a crowd gathered around us.
Yeah, for once.
Give them a round of applause, will you? There you go.
Yeah.
There's two of them.
Yeah.
Oh,
Huey and Dewey.
Huey and Dewey haven't got much to do, eh? Well, let's go back and have a look at what happened over the last week, Shona.
Yeah, so last week we had intravenous run at Cranbourne on Friday night. She finished 4th.
What'd you think of that run?
She finished 4th.
Shit-house ride, really. I don't think anyone was happy with the ride, were they? Just got out of its ground, and poor old Ben Mallum.
Off her feet,
Ben Mallum, I think he might have been sort of thinking he'd rather be home and having a coffee. Anyway, he won't be on the next start, I'm sure.
Yeah.
She's had no luck this prep, that horse.
No luck.
She's Saturday City class, can't win a Cranbourne or a midweek because we just can't get a good gate, can't get a decent rider. If there's any jockeys out there watching that think they know how to ride a horse, bring Shona.
I nearly thought about throwing the silks on.
If you could lose a bit of weight, you'd be right.
Worse. I am riding weight, thank you.
Really?
Speak for yourself.
Have the weight's gone up?
Yeah. And then on Saturday we had Guest of Honour. He finished 7th in the Group 2 Blamey Stakes.
Well, I need another jockey. Put Dwayne Don on because I thought he was a really smart rider. Trouble was there was 8 runners. One jockey was smart.
Yeah.
He summed it up. There was no pace. He went to the front, stacked them up, ran home in 33.3. All the others, they sat back, watching him.
Waiting for a leader.
And suddenly when they realised what he'd done, it was too late. And then they all ran home in 33.3 and no one could make ground.
Yeah.
It was a waste of time. So
no initiative.
I was very disappointed with those riders. I think all 7 riders come back and said to their connections we should have led, which would have been interesting.
Yeah.
But Oliver was the only one that worked it out. The horse looked fantastic. I wasn't disappointed with the horse. I was more disappointed with the tactics of the jockeys.
Yeah.
So we'll back him up because he did pull in that slow run affair, and David wants to back him up next week and see what happens.
Yep. At Terang on Sunday we had a winner with Clairvaux.
Yeah, lucky Liz and I went down to Terang to get a winner. Lucky Liz was on track, and lucky Liz, I don't think she would have more winners than you and me put together the way she's going.
She's very lucky.
She is lucky. When she walks on track now they call her either the Mayoress of Ararat or Lucky Liz at Terang.
This is Lucky Liz.
We should get a horse and call it Lucky Liz. I think there might have been one.
Yeah.
But she's a bit of a legend around the bush. I wish she had that reputation of Flemington and Caulfield though. We'd be flying.
Yeah, I don't know, she can't get city form.
No. But Clairvaux, what a run.
Yeah, super.
Come from last, flew down the outside and picked them up. I had a number of trainers come up to me after the race and say they hadn't seen a horse do that training for about 2 years, and that he's a serious horse, and to do that first up, you know, we can bring him to town next start now and we can look at maybe a couple of country cups, but it was a really good ride by Ryan Maloney, who we've had a lot of luck with. He wouldn't have had a lot of rides for us, Ryan, but he rode a Group 3 winner on Uxorious, and he just goes good for us. Yeah,
and he's also being trained to be a stayer now with Craig Newitt's report on him. He rode him once and said he needs more ground, so
he was spot on,
different
Craig.
Training technique, which is giving us good dividends.
We ran second there the same day, didn't we?
Social media.
Got beaten inch. So look, she's busting to win a race, and I'm pretty sure she's coming to Sandown Wednesday week as well. So she's going well social media, and she's not far off a win. Yep.
Sunday, Singapore, Lucky Lion finished 7th.
That was Sunday night, wasn't it? After Terang. Look, Lucky Lion was disappointing, and Stephen Gray sent out an email today to say that we can drop him down in class, probably pick up a race, and then we should move him on, which I'm sure that's what we'll do.
Yep, and then at Monday at Werribee we had Lyndon Doom and Gen Y in the same race. Lyndon Doom finished 2nd and Gen Y 8th.
Yes, well, Gen Y's been so consistent right through the prep, and she's probably got to the end of her prep now, and she put in a bad one. I know she did get bogged down there on the corner in the soft going, but we've got her in the May sale, and we'll be moving her on. Lyndon Doom, who's just at the start of her prep, I think it was her 3rd or 4th run in. I thought she ran super to run 2nd, and she's got a future, and she's by Doomsday, and she'll probably end up coming to the city in her next run or two over 14 and 1600, and she'll be really competitive. Yep.
Today we've just had Host Me, and she finished 8th at Sandown.
Yeah, well that was over 3,000, and that's a long way to watch, and unfortunately she didn't really give it her best. I thought the jockey was blowing more than the horse at the end, and we're a bit disappointed, and yeah, we'll just have to reassess where we go with Host Me going forward.
Yep, and we're going to have Black Velveteen race soon. She's in the last here. I'll pop the result up.
We just took some footage of her walking around. What a magnificent looking filly she is.
Yeah.
She's on trial today for, you know, some black type races. And, you know, if you had a bred Black Velveteen, you'd be crazy to have sold out of her or sold any shares. But to those who bought into her, they must be really excited. I just love that mare. She'd be one of the best looking horses I've ever owned.
Yep.
And if you get to see her today at the races or in the future, just go and have a look at her because she is quite stunning, and I'm sure she's going to make a magnificent mare.
Yeah, I had a text from Jeff and Susie Paslow from King Island. They'll be sitting on their edge of their couch today watching.
Yeah, well, a big cheerio there. I'll tell them now that if we end up winning a Group 1 with this race, I'm going to bring all the owners over to, is it King Island?
Yeah.
Or Kangaroo Island?
Same thing.
Kangaroo Island. We'll bring all the owners over for a weekend, and Kangaroo Island, it'll be hopping.
Yeah.
Oh, how's that?
These jokes are so good.
I'm on fire.
So Friday night at Moonee Valley, we've got Firehouse Rock in the Group 2 Alistair Clark Stakes.
Yes, looks a really nice race for him, 2040. It's something that I firmly believe he's been looking for the ground. I think in hindsight, dropping him back to the mile of the Australian Guineas, when he drew 13, with the tactics to go back, it was an error. He should have went forward or he should have been scratched. That's what I think. And I don't think that I'm too far off the mark. So I'm looking forward to seeing him at the Valley. I'd like to see him ridden one out, one back, or two pairs back the outside. And I think he'll run top 3.
Yeah, Chris Simon's on board. He always does what he's told, so let's hope he does it on Friday night. He's a good rider.
Well, let's hope he gets told the right thing by the right person.
Yes, well, we might both have a word in his ear. Put our trainers' hats on. Saturday, standalone meeting at Bendigo, the Golden Mile. We've got Guest of Honour backing up.
Yeah, Guest of Honour, as I said earlier, is no fault of his, but yeah, we'll take him to Bendigo on Saturday in that race, and it's a nice race for him. He's going to be one of the better horses. He'll be short in the market, and I think if he doesn't pull, there's pace on, he gets a good run. I really think he'll be in the finish.
Chris Simon's on again.
Yeah, well, once again, we're putting our trust. A lot of the riders have gone to Sydney, and a lot of the riders, you know, don't want to ride at Bendigo. So, look, Chris Simons is a very, very good rider. Yeah, he rides work up there, and I'm comfortable.
Yeah.
I wonder if I'll still be comfortable Sunday.
And we've also got Proverb in the last at Bendigo.
Yeah, Darwin Cup prospect. Put in a super run first up at the Valley. It's a lovely looking horse. He would have stripped down surely for this, and I know his second up form's woeful, so I won't make him one to follow just yet.
No. Morfordville, we've got Princess Hussey.
That's the one I'm going to follow.
Yeah.
That's the one I'm going to have a bet on.
She's your one to follow.
She's the one.
Yeah.
Super run here last time. Just wasn't ready to run today, and Darren's just put it back to Adelaide on Saturday, and Harry Coffey goes on. I think she'll be far too good for him.
Yep. Terang on Monday, we've got Falago resuming.
Falago resuming.
Yep.
Wow, that's exciting. Trial good the other day. Just wasn't far enough for him. I love this horse. He's come back off a tendon. He was with Chris Waller, and I really think, yeah, runs 3 and 4 will be his go.
Yep. KO Tika.
Where's she going?
Terang.
She's going to Terang too?
Possibly Terang or during the week at another meeting.
Okay, not Camperdown?
Maybe.
Okay, so I guess this horse is busting for more ground, and I thought her run wasn't too bad last start in a pretty hot field. I think she ran 4th, and she'll win a race in her next couple of starts. She's no star, but she tries hard, and ridden right, I think she's not far off a win.
Yep, and on Wednesday we're back at Sandown. These are nominations, so we've got Intravenous, Social Media, Linden Doom and Clairvaux.
Big day, could be a big day at ATB Park.
Yes.
So we could have 4 runners, so wow, that's only next Wednesday. Looking forward to that, because when you got these horses, you do want to get a crack to run them in town.
Yep.
And hopefully we can get a few owners along to enjoy the day.
Yep, so stay tuned to the website where we'll put the acceptances up.
Have you got anyone to follow?
Have I got a one to follow?
She's put a lot of work into this, no doubt.
Yeah, I have. I'm going to go for Guesty on Saturday at my home track.
Yes, we want to see one of these big horses get up and win a race. So
listed race.
Good luck to him. Good luck to all the connections. Hope to see you there.
Yep.
Just on the side, we are flat out at the moment, Shona, going through these brood mares and trying to work out what stay in suit. Have you got it all finished yet?
No. I'm working on it.
Too many mares.
There's so many mares and you want to get the best match with the conformation, speed.
So at the moment what we're doing is we're going through and we're looking at all the mares that we're going to cover, and we're looking at the price ranges and the style of stallion we should be going to. and then we're going to send out a short list of what we think and why, and then we'll ask all the owners to have some input. You may well agree with what we've done, you may not, you might have some other ideas.
Yeah, if they've got other ideas, they're most welcome to email me their suggestions.
Please do, because we'll certainly consider them before we disregard them.
Yep, for sure.
Not really.
Too late.
Our crowd's doubled, we're up to 3 now, so
Yeah.
we're going better than the Australian cricket side.
Yeah.
Anything else, Shona?
No.
All right, until next week, may we get more than one winner.
Yes. Cheers.
Darren Dance, Shona Drechsler, in front of a huge crowd
And
at
Sandown.
ATB Park.
Yeah.